Welcome back to Spend Too Much Diecast. What is going on, crew? Welcome back to the channel. To all my returning crew members, if you are new here, welcome to Spend Too Much Diecast, where we put out all different types of diecast unboxings, anything from Hot Wheels, Matchbox, Jada, Fast and the Furious, Fan Home, all that good stuff. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're actually going to be taking a look at the brand new Fast and Furious Funko Pops. These are new. They just basically been releasing. Do want to give a shout out to my kids for helping me finish the collection and getting some for my birthday. So I do want to just say that these are really cool. We have seen Fast and the Furious Funkos before. This is actually the fourth release. We've had one release, then they did a second release, then they did a Hobbs and Shaw release. They also did Dom with his Charger as the rides one, and then now we have this one here for 2026, I do believe, is these here. Let's see, do they have the year on the bottom? Yep, 2026 is going to be right there. I don't know if it's going to stand up. So it is a 5-person set, which are pretty cool. We do get the Brian O'Connor, the Dominic Toretto with the word bubble, Letty Ortiz, Han, and Tej. So pretty cool. This is like the third time we've seen Brian O'Connor. A couple times we've seen Dom, but all three of these at the bottom here are brand new. Never seen them in the Funko form before. So these are really cool. So we are going to take them out of the packaging and take a closer look at it. So I guess we'll just go one by one, starting with the number and then going to the top. So number 1992, we have Brian O'Connor holding the pink slips, which looks pretty cool. Also, we do get the 25th years of Fast and the Furious, 25 years of Fast and Furious on the back. So that's another reason why they released it. Not sure if they're going to ever re-release the box without the logo, but this time we are getting it with the logo, which is pretty cool. So I know that a lot of these don't really hold a lot of value, especially the older ones. I thought held more value than they actually do, but they're just cool to look at and collect, especially if you're a Fast and the Furious fan like I am. So let's go. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Brian O'Connor as soon as I can get the camera set up the right way. All right, here he is, looking pretty cool as a Funko. Looks like he is holding some pink slips. Of course, he has his iconic look with the blue jeans, the black shirt, his Converse. They did give him this time with like the curly hair. So it necessarily doesn't say what movie this is from, but I mean, you can kind of, maybe this is from the first movie when he decides to race the Eclipse for pink slips. So overall, pretty cool with Brian O'Connor. All right, the next one up then is number 1993. We have Dominic Toretto with the word bubble. Let's see what I can do here. I got the room. So they didn't necessarily make them any smaller. Actually, they did. So they had to make, maybe it's just the hair. He doesn't have any hair. I was hoping they didn't have to make him smaller to put the bubble. But here's Dominic Toretto. He has a chain, but it is not a cross. So I think they might have dropped the ball on that one. They should have made him with his cross chain. And then here's the word bubble, and of course it says it Don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. And it is attached to his head. I don't think you can take it off or anything. It's just kind of sitting there. So it don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning. And I just took your car. Alrighty, next one up, I'm really excited about getting to see Letty Ortiz as a Funko. This one is number 1994. Like, you can even see like the car in the background. That's kind of cool. So I know these are all over. You shouldn't have trouble finding them. You can find them online. I found a few at Walmart. I think Hot Topic has them, all that other stuff. So you should be able to find them pretty nicely. Oh, and then here is Letty Ortiz. Oh, that is really cool. With the long hair. She's got the tank top on with the camouflaged pants like she wears in the movie with her big boots. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool that they were able to do her as a Funko. It would be cool if eventually they could do like Mia or some other ones. All right, then I know this one, all three of those are definitely going to be popular. This one's probably going to be popular too with it being Han. I know he's coming out with the new movie and everything, so. And I love what they did with Han eating the bag of chips. Definitely him from Tokyo Drift. Eating the bag of chips. That is really cool. And that one was 1995 was the number. With the hoodie on. Those are really cool. So like I said, I normally don't collect Funko. The only I do have every single Fast and the Furious Funko that they have out, and then I do have a couple of other ones, but only reason I'm collecting them is because they are Fast and Furious. All right, then the last one up from the set, 1996, we have Tej. This one I am not really excited about. I wish they would have done something different for him. I mean, he's been in all the movies, all different characters, and they went ahead and did him in the spacesuit when he drives the Fiero out in space. So I could have definitely liked to see him in a different role than that. But there is the suit. Little blemish on the foot there. One foot's matte, one foot's glossy. And hopefully that's supposed to be there. Looks like an earring or an earbud or something like that. But you'll have to let me know down in the comments, are you guys going to collect these? Which one is your favorite? Like I said, I wish they would have done a different outfit for Tej. But that one is still pretty cool. I would have to say my favorite is actually Letty, because we have had Brian and Dom before. I would say Letty and Han are my two favorite, and I wish they would have done something different for Tej. So there you guys go. There is the brand new Fast and Furious Funkos. Let me know if you guys are going to be collecting them. Also, thank you everybody who watches the videos here at Spend Too Much Diecast. It is because of you we get to put these videos out, and I appreciate everybody coming back to watch. Thank you, and everybody have a great day, and we'll see you on the next unboxing. Bye.